There'll be no digging today, snow all over the ground, but I wanted to showcase the last find from my last hunt. I talked about it a little bit, my most significant find ever, and as ominous as it may be, I wanted to showcase it. So check out the live dig while I warm my bones up, and then we'll come back and talk about what it is. Check it out. All right, literally my last dig of the day. As you can see, it's getting dark. The sun's already down. I parked far away at this high 60s tone. I don't know what this is. It feels too light to be a coin. Let me spray this down. I think it's brass. Rang up like brass. I can see some markings on there, but man, I just don't know what the... Oh, wait. I see honor at the bottom. This is very light. Looks like there's a cross. It's hard to see and it's getting dark. I'll clean this up and show it in the wrap up. I don't want to get stuck back here at night. Alright, I'll clean it up later. See what we got. So I know what you're thinking. You're saying, good for you, QuarterHoarder. Got yourself a communion token. That's what I'd think if I saw words like honor and a cross. But turns out it was actually much deeper. After I cleaned it off and saw more of the markings on there, I was able to look it up. Turns out it's a KKK rally token. You know, those guys. They use it for fundraising, to raise money for the Klan. Let's take a closer look at it. Well, here's a close-up of the front of the token. As you can see, it says non-silba sed anthar. That's how I was able to look up and see what this was. It means more or less not just myself, but others. You can also see in the corners of the cross, it says KIGY, which stands for Klansmen, I Greet You. So that was their nice welcoming slogan. Obviously you can see the cross and the word honor at the bottom. You can see other examples over to the right of other Klan tokens that were issued around the same time. And you can see they're all sort of cryptic in nature, using anagrams and things like that. So the average person might not exactly know what they're looking at. Here's the back. You can see it has more writing on here. Without fear, without reproach. Right in the center, it's hard to see, but it has the year 1866. That's the year the original Klan started, right after the Civil War. And again, the logo is pretty generic. It's hard to tell what they are. You look over to the right, as the Klan got more popular in the late teens, early 20s, they got a little more dramatic with their token imagery. As you can see those examples over there. So that's my find, guys. My most historically significant find for me. I'm going to tell you why. When I find a 150-year-old coin back in the middle of the woods, I try to think to myself, who had that coin? Who dropped it? And I make up scenarios in my mind. I picture a 12-year-old boy walking home from a neighbor's farm after a full day of wrangling chickens. At the end of the day, the farmer hands that kid a silver quarter. And as he's walking home, he drops it on a dirt trail. And he sifts through the sand looking for it. But after 15-20 minutes, he gives up. He goes home empty-handed, demoralized. But I make that up in my head. I don't know who dropped the coin. I never will. Nobody will. But with this piece, I kind of know who dropped it. I probably know their race. I might know their religion. I certainly know their mindset, how they felt towards their fellow man. And even though I don't agree with the meaning behind this piece, man, I appreciate the history behind it. Because those times happened. That stuff happened right in this small town. It happened. So, to me, that's about as significant as it gets. I don't want to ramble on, guys. I appreciate everybody watching. Next video will be a little happier. But it is what it is. See you guys in the next one. Happy hunting. Later.